Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the quarterfinals of the Zeke European Daily for the 25th of January 2012, where we are back in this TVT series between Andy, the teal Terran spawning in the top spawn location, and his opponent, JustDontCry, the green Master League favorite, who is up 1-0, the green Terran, who's going to be spawning in the right spawn location. The map is MLG Shattered Temple, and the spawn locations are close by air, so Andy, who showed some stellar drop play in the last game, may well feel at home trying to drop his opponent with this tiny amount of space between their bases. Needless to say, JustDontCry, the massive favorite, the top 8 Master Leaguer. Andy is of course going to be representing Diamond League, but it's very solid play out of both players. JustDontCry being able to just out macro Andy despite losing almost 35 workers to drops. And I'm interested to see where this game takes us. Andy opting for a much earlier scout. JustDontCry not leaving yet. Going to be putting down a barracks there. So his first barracks is going to go down there. Now this is a reasonable position to be able to drop it down there if he wants to cut distance in half and go for some sort of rush tactic. But I feel like if he wanted to do that, he probably would have put it there or something. So it's probably just a position that he feels like putting it in. Andy himself is going to be... Talk about rush. Andy's going to be putting down his own barracks over here. And we're only seeing one barracks at this point in time, but this is a proxy racks, and this could pose several problems for JustDontCry. But it's not going to be 2 racks aggression, so... well, I'm interested to see whether or not he's going to be able to do anything with this. JustDontCry only now going for a scout, and this late scout may end up biting him in the ass. Simply because it's going to take him so long to get to Andy's base and realize, hey, wait a minute, there's no barracks here. Anyway, there is going to be a tech lab put on there, probably going to be going for Marauders. I would not be surprised. You wouldn't bring up a proxy barracks simply for Reapers. That is just not something you would do. Whereas JustDontCry is going to be doing that, going to be getting Reapers. And of course, another good map for Reapers. Cliff there, jump right on into the opponent's base, and... He comes in there, turns around and goes, wait a minute, there's no barracks here. SCV is going to be moving into the main and sees that there's no super early expansion going down. Concussive shells on the way, and this Marauder is on its way out, and he's going for an expansion, JustDontCry. And if he's going Reapers, it's not going to be the best response to this Marauder coming in. The Reaper is going to be trying to pick off that SCV, going to be going for a Marine after this. And the Marauder is now in the base, and he will be able to save that SCV. Brilliantly played. SCV is still alive, and he's not quite able to pick off the SCV building that. His own SCV is probably going to die now. The Reaper not quite dead. Neither is the SCV, though. A second Marauder going to be able to come in here, do a significant amount of damage to these SCVs that are being pulled to attack it. This Marauder is not quite dead. That Marauder does die. But there is a third one. There's another one about to pop out. He's actually queuing up his Marauders. Not very diamond-y of him, but nonetheless, reasonable play from that first Marauder. 3 kills already. He is also almost done with killing that one. And the Marine goes down. Concussive Shell is obviously going to be a huge help in this situation. Takes out that one. That's another kill. Going to be delaying that expansion as well. And that Reaper is not going to do a lot of damage, and he's going to be continuing to take out a few more SCVs. SCVs have been pulled again. Will lose another one. There's another Marauder coming in to reinforce that, though. And, well, he's just going to be able to chill here. He's actually waiting. He's going to group them up and go back in for another attack. But at this point, JustDontCry has also gotten a few Marauders of his own, and he should be able to hold this off with reasonable ease. Taking a look at the worker supply, and he has taken a worker supply lead by 3. He hasn't been neglecting that, at least. And he's putting up a factory now, so he may be transitioning into well, I have no idea at this point. Going to be pushing into 3 more Marauders here. And JustDontCry only has 2, and he's running away. And of course, Concussive Shells makes that totally useless. He's going to be able to kill a few more SCVs here. Maybe able to get a decent number of them. One more falls, another... No! Yeah, we'll get another one. Only one Marauder at the front is there, but of course the SCVs acting as a bit of a meat shield. They're going to be able to defend that. Going to be getting a bunker on the high ground as well. If he is able to finish that, that'll definitely help, but he's not going to be able to... one Marauder, the Marauder at the top falls. One of his own Marauders has also fallen, but he's able to pull in here and kill off that SCV. That bunker is not going to be finishing, and he's already up to 8 worker kills now, and he doesn't cancel the bunker. Oh, my lord. not in a good position at all. We're not seeing any Marauders on the field at all. There's a tank on the way out. A couple of Marines going to be trying to come out, but against 3 Marauders, that's not going to be very good. And he's running as fast as he can. Well, he's going to be able to do a little bit more damage. He's up to 9 kills now. And, well, he's definitely done a lot with, done very well controlling those Marauders. That's 10 kills. Taking a look at the worker supply lead, it's 27-18. He's going to be grabbing an expansion himself, also going straight for the starport. The tech lab is there. He will be going for Banshees. Definitely a good transition because obviously what you want against Marauders is tanks and well, Marauders, things that don't shoot up. There are, however, a significant number of Marines on the field already, 5 of them. He is going to be going for Cloaking Field, though, so Banshees with Cloak are going to be doubly dangerous. So, well, he's going to be moving in with 4 more Marauders. Will he be able to get the tank? Tank's doing good damage. You will be able to force those Marauders back. And only 1 has died, but he's going to be running. Trying to get home. The 4 Marauders will run home. And, you better cancel that Marauder. You don't want to lose that. The Marauder is going to spawn and try to get a kill, but he will not. Marauder is going to be going home, but they have done their job, done their duty. Going to be up to 4 barracks at home once these all finish. And take a look at the army supply, the worker supply, 27-23. Now, it's not as significant as you might think, given how much damage is done. But of course, he did spend a lot of time getting those Marauders and a lot of effort. Oh no, he's seen it coming, and the Banshees have been negated with preemptive turrets. But he has, of course, forced a significant number of turrets. Will he cancel the Cloaking Field, though? I have to say, I don't know. Cloaking might still be very, very helpful with Banshees in the field. Banshees are, of course, very, very nice to mix into your army. Going to be getting a bunker on the high ground to be able to defend that, but this macro orbital is going to be there to do as much muling as he needs, but he's not going to expand yet. Whereas JustDontCry has landed his expansion. Siege mode is on the way for JustDontCry. Banshee's going to be landing, and that's actually very, very nice. He's going to be able to do maybe even take out the tech lab, and that would severely impair JustDontCry as he would then have to be much later on in siege mode. And it's definitely going to go down. No, it's not. Ooh, going to be getting another Marine kill quickly. He has to get that down. That would be a huge hit, but the SCVs have been pulled to repair it. And it doesn't look like it's going to go down. He will get siege mode, but he will be able to get a couple more SCV kills as well. Nice control to get as much out of these Banshees as he possibly can. He's at 14 worker kills. He's going to go for the tech lab anyway. It's not a terrible thing to do, even if he does have siege mode, but, I mean, siege mode is done. That would have been a huge blow to JustDontCry if he would have been able to take that out without siege mode actually finishing. There is a Viking over here, though. We will be able to get another worker kill and get, I think it's 100 minerals worth of stuff there. And, that Viking is going to be able to do a little bit of damage here. Is he going to be able to get the Marines in there in time to deal with it? And, well, the answer is no, because the Vikings is not going to do anything. Anyway, Andy is still very far ahead as far as supply goes, but how about workers? It's evened itself out. JustDontCry has evened himself out in workers, but now Andy's going for a very, very scary push here. Look at this. Marauders, Marines, Banshees, and Viking finally goes down. Will not be able to take out any of those Banshees. There are no upgrades on these Marines, no combat shields, no stim, so they are just standard Marines. But the same is true for these Marines, and there is the siege going down for both players. And going to try to tickle at that area. Nice Cloak is going to be able to take out the tank before... Oh my lord! Eating through them! The 2 Banshees are alive with almost no health, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage to this mineral line here. He's going to be able to move that tank forward, but he will miss out on shooting at these SCVs. Not the best situation to be in, but JustDontCry is in an absolutely atrocious position at this point. He's going to be able to take out one of the Banshees with that Viking. But, I mean... yeah, 40-34, he's gotten the worker lead back. And he's going to be sieging up down there, going to be able to get vision of the high ground, and he's going to be taking out that 1 barracks there. This push is very, very scary from Andy. Going to be reinforcing with a lot of stuff. And this could well be a 1-1 equalizer from the Diamond League player. Fantastic play from Andy, showing us that he knows how to do more than just do stellar drops. He's got very, very solid normal play as well. Moving in, he's going to be pulling a lot of SCVs along with these landed Vikings, as well as a lot of other stuff. The Vikings are landed, so that Banshee is still safe for a while. And JustDontCry GG's. Our underdog, Andy, takes a game. And it's 1-1 going into this best of 3 be-all, end-all game. I've been Penguin, and I'll be back in a second with another game.